I was I was frustrated in the fact that we didn't have a technical difficulty, so I created one.
That's fine.
That's crazy because we really didn't. Everything was running smoothly until you hiccuped on yourself.
Yeah, the chat is this is crazy. And look, it's popping now, JD. Shout out to JD. But what about your boy Luka? Can they smack PG in them?
Can they smack PG in them?
Yeah, can they win the series?
They can win the series. Are they going to win the series? Okay. As a Dallas Mavericks fan, I would love that. Realistically, I don't think they're going to beat the Clippers in a 7-game series. It is possible if they keep doing what they're doing. If Porzingis can produce also, that's scary because now it's a two-headed monster. And then the role players like a Hardaway, if he can just play his role, he can contribute 12 points over here. And you got all the role players clicking, like it could happen. I just don't see it happening, which is unfortunate because the Clippers are such a talented team. Dell mentioned on, I don't know, Wednesday or Thursday when we did our last episode, he could see the Clippers going to the finals. And after thinking about it, I was like, I didn't even think about the Clippers because I was thinking about Lakers and Jazz. And man, the Clippers are a good team that could see the finals. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting.
Shaq, what are your thoughts? You look like you have something to say about your boy PG.
I just have a quick question for Dale. Who's about to win this series?
I don't know. And that's my God honest. I was watching the game and it was the strangest thing. They really have no answer for Luka.
This isn't the strangest thing, Dale. This is what the Clippers always do. And you're just mind blown every time it happens.
They have and it's like they literally let him do whatever he wants. And it's like you haven't figured out he's he can't play well because if he play well, it opens up the floor for him. And his pace is incredible how he just controls. It's ridiculous. But I don't know who's going to win, but like JD said, I still can't see the Clippers losing to them in a 7-game series. I just thought they would have came out with more dog yesterday or whenever the game was, and they didn't. And that was very, very surprising. And PG played bad in the first half, but he had a very good second half. He had a very good second half.
Did Kawhi?
Kawhi played well.
In the second half?
No, he had a dunk, and I think
and I think he scored 3 in the fourth.
Oh, I don't know. I just didn't know. I just know PG played well in the second half because I'm like, as I'm watching the game, I'm like, PG, stop giving Shaq ammo, please. Like, that's all you're doing is giving Shaq ammo, and you're better than that. Don't do that. And Rondo is trying his best out there playing his best, trying his best.
He's on the wrong Los Angeles teams. And let me tell you why, Dale.
He's hitting his threes. He's making passes. Pat Beverly hit 1 3 and then pounded his chest, and then they'll just turn the TV off.
This is my problem. And Pat Bev hit 2 threes, but this is my problem, Dale. It's been my problem with these glorified scores. You got Paul George. You got Jayson Tatum, who is just probably going to be a little bit better than Paul George when it's all said and done. You got Carmelo Anthony. You glorify these scores. And when it's crunch time, that does not work. Luka Doncic, 31, 11, and 10. We know how he coming. Yo, listen, every time he got switched on a Zubac, you knew exactly what was happening from mid-range, from the top of the key, in the corner. Nobody can guard Dallas, or nobody can guard Luka Doncic, and that's the problem. I don't see Luka being stopped this entire series. And I get it. I used to be the biggest Luka hater, but you got him giving you 31, Finney Smith, Hardaway, who was that other boy?
Richardson?
No. Coming off the bench, what's
Brunson?
his name? Brunson.
He's tough.
They combining
He's been tough,
50,
though. He's having a hell of a year.
They're combining for 54 points. Brunson averages 12, and he gets 9 in the fourth. So you put that 51 or that 54 plus Luka's 31, that's 85. Porzingis going to fall into 15. So it's like if we play in defense, we're gonna beat the Clippers every single game. I don't understand. I don't see the Clippers making it out of this series. I just don't. And it's gonna be something like 4-2. I feel like Dallas is gonna go up 3-1, and then they're gonna call the series. Like it's over. You lost at home. Lost at home. LUKA, unstoppable. How many threes he hit? 5. I don't understand how you can't contain LUKA. That's the entire game plan. Pick and roll.
That's what's confusing
How far
to
is
me.
the series going?
It's going to 6 games because here's the problem. It's pick and roll. Luka Doncic gets Zubac. Game over. Paul George can't guard Luka. Beverly's too small. Kawhi can guard Luka, but he's not going to give you anything on offense as we've seen in the fourth. And this has been Kawhi's gripe the entire since he's left the Spurs. This has been his knock every time. Will he show up in the second half? He stumbled into a championship. We get it. But back to Jayson Tatum. This is why I've been telling you for years.
When did we start on Jayson Tatum?
I started on Jayson Tatum. I've been telling you, Jayson Tatum is an imposter. But we'll get to that later.
No.
Let me ask you a question. Hold on. Would you expect Jayson Tatum to win versus Brooklyn Nets?
No.
Seriously.
I expect you to realize that Jayson Tatum is not the player that you think he is. Jaylen Brown was better than him, and these are facts.
That's not true.
He averaged one less point on far less shot attempts. So what are you talking about?
Jaylen Brown is not better than Jayson Tatum.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem why Jayson Tatum will never be a Luka Doncic, because Luka Doncic passes the ball. I had to sit there and watch Jayson Tatum drive the lane against 19 defenders and not pass the ball out one time. And I'm just curious.
He passes the ball though. He does. He really does.
Because he has to by default, because he can't get a shot off. And then he complains for fouls. I watched the whole game. We're going to get to that later.
If LeBron were to do that, in which he has, would you be saying the same thing?
To do what?
The same time frame as Jayson Tatum. Would you be saying the same thing?
Why are we talking about?
But he's a walking triple double though.
Why are we talking?
He would say LeBron's making the right pass.
Why are we talking about LeBron? Always makes the right pass, and that's why Jayson Tatum, Luka tries to 80% of the time. I'll give him that. But Dale. So I'm just curious, how are these Clippers going to make it out of this series, let alone face the Lakers in the conference semi? Okay, Marcus Morris.
Lakers got some heat to worry about.
Marcus Morris. Can we talk about him?
Well, he was off. I like Marcus Morris. You don't like Marcus Morris?
No. I'm just because I'm watching this game and I'm just looking at it.
It's still game one though.
Yeah. But I'm looking like the Clippers will always clip. You got Marcus Morris, Pat Bev. He's not doing nothing. Zubac not doing nothing. Reggie Jackson not doing nothing.
You know what's crazy? And I can't wait. We might have to have a midweek show. I want to say like on Tuesday, because if the Lakers lose today, right after game one. I don't want to hear from you. Oh, it's game one. Don't fall into the hype. Don't be prisoner of the moment. Don't be this guy. Don't jump. Now you want to jump off the cliff, jump off the bandwagon. Because that's going to be your spiel.
The Suns are winning one game and they're not winning anything. So they better win that first game and get a nice legitimate sweep. They can win the second game. But if they don't win that second game, this is getting swept. I don't even.
What happens if they win game 1 and 2?
They're not. All right. Next. Like, what are we talking about here? I told you they had no chance of losing that play-in. Do I need to repeat that soliloquy? LeBron James is the best player in the world.
You actually do, because honestly, you were in the edge of your seat. Like Steph Curry, don't do this to me. Do not give Dell this, Steph.
Anthony Davis is averaging 30 in this series. Anthony Davis is averaging 30 in this series, no matter how many games it goes through.
He better. If he don't average over 27 points, y'all not winning this series.
Oh, my God. All right. Hey, Dell.
Okay.
All right.
Remember, if Anthony Davis don't average over 27 points, y'all not winning this series.
Dell, did I tell you that the Lakers was going to win that play-in? I stumped on it, didn't I? I stood right there.
You weren't standing.
It's the same. Hey, it's the same. Hey, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same.
You text Phil Handy like, well, "How's your workouts going?" They don't look like you're working.
It's the same. Hey, it's the same thing. We gonna see.
You stumble some.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see. LeBron James.
But speaking of LeBron James, Dell, can you tell me what's good with Shaq Guy? What was up with him posting those pictures with Drake and Michael B. Jordan?
Listen, he's the GOAT in this regard. The NBA know they cannot suspend LeBron James money-wise. If you say LeBron's in health and safety, that's 10 to 14 days. they want the Lakers. Like they just know that
They don't
that would
want the
cause such a
Lakers.
stir. That
They
would
don't want
cause
the
such a
Lakers.
stir. Hold on.
I'll take over real fast. Listen to me. Listen to me loud and clear. It is LeBron James, the greatest of all time.
Exactly.
Yo, there are unwritten
No.
rules in sports that GOATs get away with a lot more than the regular players. So this shouldn't even be talked about.
Mhm.
It's LeBron James. He gets to do what he wants. He's the moneymaker for the league. Why? Because he comes in and he performs 18 years straight. Kevin Durant could have got away with this. James Harden, Paul George, all these top tier superstars, we've seen Kyrie get away with it all season long. So why are we about to sit here and pretend like LeBron James can't go kick it with the other GOATs in their class? We got Michael B. Hey, one of the best actors.
Hold on. What did Kyrie get away with?
Oh, no. We're not doing this. You're
We're
not taking me down that rabbit hole.
What did Kyrie get away with? What did he get away with?
He got away with a lot this year, and he had a lot of excuses for everything.
He got health and safety protocol when he left for his baby. When he left for the party. So always, like, I get it. LeBron's a GOAT, and he proved he's GOATed by, I violate health. What are y'all gonna do? What's up, Adam? You don't want no smoke.
But that's the league stance on it. We can't do anything. We just lost Steph to the play-in, and heads are going to roll for that. This is unprecedented. They're not about to suspend LeBron James, and he missed 3 games.
That, but don't say Kyrie got away with stuff. Kyrie didn't get away with it. Kyrie had to serve his time.
Okay, I'll let you get that. I'll let you get that Kyrie spiel off because I'm not going down that rabbit hole with you. But listen, the United States is open back up, so the NBA needs to go. Hey, listen, every player's had the chance to get vaccinated, and if they hadn't at this point, you're just playing with your own health. That has nothing to do with anything else. If LeBron James is vaxxed, or if he's not, because we don't know, that's up to him if he who he chooses to go and kick it with. You got Drake, arguably the greatest performer, singer, rapper of all time, greatest entertainer. You got Michael B. Jordan. He just came out with a killer movie. I only made it halfway through, but that's Michael B. So LeBron James belongs there. He's not missing that.
JD, what's your thoughts on this LeBron situation?
I guess rules are meant to be broken, and when you're the king, you can break the rules. This is. I mean, Shaq and Dell already touched on all the good points. What do you do if you're the NBA? Yeah. You don't do anything, and you just ask for forgiveness. Essentially, when everyone says double standards, you just look at them and you're like, but wait. So you're gonna come up with every excuse in the book not to suspend him. They're just plain and simple not going to. It would be bad economically for them because the Lakers are going to get knocked out if LeBron's not playing. So they can't do that.
And I just want to know what nah. All these owners.
Just ask it.
Nah, we're not doing that. Sons, your time is coming. I know you feel the burn. I know you're scared, but your time is coming. And you don't want to give LeBron that extra week of recovery anyway. So you better chill out before you get what you asked for.
Extra week. 10 to 14 days is not extra week. He's done.
A week and a half. It's going to be 3 games in that span. What are you talking about?
What? It's going to be Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. That's 3 there.
Did you forget the 2 days that just passed since the play-in, or are we just so the health protocols would have kicked in already? That leaves a week left. Yes or no?
Today would have been 1 day. This came out yesterday.
No, you don't think the league knew? When was the party, Dale? It was after the play-in, correct? Yes or no? Yes, it was. Drake and Michael B were both in attendance at the game. Mm-hmm. So the protocol would have kicked in straight the next day. This is what I'm talking about.
When was the play-in,
Shaq? And fumble around
when
and do
was
all
the
of this
play-in,
stuff.
Shaq?
I'm calling you out on all this. No, you tell me. How many days ago?
Friday, maybe. Was it Friday?
The play. So the plan was on Friday. You sure, or was it on Wednesday?
I don't know when it was.
It was on Wednesday.
Okay, today's Sunday.
I know, Dale. We're not going. Yeah. That's a lot of days in between. Come on, Dale. We going to the next topic? I'm cooking. You said you was gonna cook me all out. Come on, cook me. You said you was gonna cook me all out. No.
It came out yesterday.
When was the part? It came out to us yesterday. So you don't think Adam Silver knew on Wednesday night?
No, you know when he knew? When LeBron Simple ASS just posted the pictures.
Okay, Adam Silver didn't know LeBron James was at a. Okay, all right. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh yeah, text Adam. Let's text Adam. Show him a picture.
Okay.
JD.
Okay. So let's take a
JD.
vote. Jordan, do you think that Adam Silver didn't know that LeBron James was at a party after winning the play-in with Drake and Michael B. Jordan? This was just the exclusive of all the exclusive parties, huh?
I mean, Adam Silver's not gonna know that.
Hey,
Like,
why would he know that, Shaq?
So Adam Silver found out yesterday, correct?
He found out when LeBron posted. But that's what I found out.
Okay. Yeah,
Right.
but you're
Why
not
would
Adam
Adam
Silver. You're not Adam Silver.
why
That's
would-
like Dale. Oh my. So you're Adam Silver. You're the NBA. Why would you find out? Why would me and you
Adam
find out
Silver
when the
know
NBA?
that?
Why would? So me and you and Adam Silver all finding out at the same time. And Jordan, you're rolling with that.
Yeah.
I just
bro,
want to know. And
someone's
Jordan,
just hitting Adam Silver up, being
Okay,
like, "Yo,
okay.
Bron's here. You
Okay.
think or what,
All right,
Adam?"
okay. guys,
So, yeah,
all right.
exactly.
Okay,
You think
guys.
after every game, Adam
My
Silver
bad.
knows where LeBron James is going?
My bad.
He
My
knows
bad.
he knows what Savannah cooks.
My bad. My fault.
He knows what Savannah cooks.
I'm sorry. Adam Silver.
Hey, Dale, she doesn't cook, by the way.
We all
I
found out
know,
at the
but I'm
same
just
time.
saying he knows LeBron meals. He knows about Taco Tuesdays and LeBron because LeBron's on his story. Taco Tuesday. That's how he knows. LeBron's
Okay.
a very
Okay.
sociable guy.
Yo,
Stop it.
In just the same way I'm supposed to believe the FBI and CIA don't know where Joe Biden is at all times. Okay, all right, okay. They know every. Listen, LeBron James is
are
the.
so goofy,
Listen
bro.
Shaq
to
is on good one.
LeBron James. Is he not the biggest asset in NBA history?
In NBA, what?
History.
History, no. Right now, yes.
So who's the biggest then?
It don't matter. Okay, right now. So why wouldn't Adam Silver? Why wouldn't the
Right.
NBA know where their most profitable player is at all times? Okay.
Are you
Because you're
serious?
probably breaking
Okay.
some rules here in the
Okay.
eyes of the law.
Shaq,
Okay.
Shaq, are you serious?
How much is that man generating
So
per year?
now,
How much
now
is that?
the
It's in
NBA
the
got a
billions.
chip on
It's
LeBron
it's not a
ankle.
chip. It's not a chip. It's not a chip. Everybody, Dale. So me, you, and Adam Silver found out where LeBron was at the same time yesterday. Correct?
well, he probably found out a little 2 minutes before us because somebody probably said, "Yo, you see the post? We got to harp on this." Hey, Woj probably hit up a little 1-2. Woj, Woj be known, but for the most part,
Okay.
everyone found out the exact same
All
day,
right. All right. Okay.
except
All right.
LeBron, Drake, and Michael B. Jordan and
Okay.
Bronny. Because
Okay.
Bronny was like, "Dad, I thought you was gonna come home." Oh no, I'm with Drake.
Oh my god!
So you're with Drake and Michael B. Jordan, but nobody knows where you're at. Now, anybody in that party? Okay. No, they didn't
Yo,
tell us so.
what is wrong with you?
They didn't tell us so.
It was a social event of his clients and friends. Why do you think the NBA is there other than him? Anthony Davis wasn't even there.
First off, why does that matter? And second off, why do you think Adam Silver, the bottom line is you think Adam Silver found out when we found out and he didn't find out. He knew Wednesday night, Thursday morning at the latest. And if he was gonna make any punishments, it would have been then. That's my bottom. Hey, Dale, you thought the play-in was on Friday. So all I said was he was gonna win max. He was gonna miss
has
max
nothing
3.
to do with you thinking Adam Silver.
Can I finish my
I
soliloquy?
don't care when the play-in
Can I
was.
finish
that
my
has
soliloquy?
nothing to do with.
Can I finish my
It's
soliloquy?
like you say
Can I
a
finish
point
my
of yours that's
soliloquy?
also stupid. Then you
Can I
try to
finish my
catapult it with
soliloquy?
another stupid point, and then you want to put your Superman chest on of
Can I
just
finish my
stupidness.
soliloquy?
That's what the S on your Superman chest means. Stupid.
Can I finish my soliloquy?
Go ahead. I have nothing else to say to the next topic after this. Go.
This is ridiculous.
So
All LeBron James said was, "I'm vaccinated." What are we talking about here? That's why I'm not suspended. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Oh my
This is ridiculous.
God.
This is ridiculous. Dale got backed into a
This is
corner.
such a
All
great
I said
show.
was LeBron was going to miss 3 games. And Dale went on to say he's going to miss. The series is going to be over by then. No, it's not. No, it's not. And this is what Dale does. He laughs when he's backed into a corner, has no out. You thought the play-in was Friday, Dale. Do your research. Do your research. Do your research. Do all of your research, Dale. You thought the play-in was Friday, and Adam Silver found out the next day on Saturday, which was yesterday. Do your research,
JD.
Dale.
All right,
Do your research. Do it.
JD.
It's crazy.
If you
We just let
could
Dale
calm
come on
down.
here and say whatever. It's crazy.
Jay, rein him in.
We need a fact check
You
for
have
Dale
power,
alone.
Jay.
It's wild.
Yo,
it's
next
hard.
topic.
But this
I
is
think
good
I'm not
content, though.
speaking. Oh
This
my
is
God.
great content.
Yo, this guy is crazy.
So, JD, do you think Ben Simmons, and I know he's been coming up, but do you think he gets the respect that he deserves?
Yo, Dale, you are insane. Bro. I love you, but you are insane. All right, my bad. All right.
JD, please go.
Bro, it's so hard. Here's the thing. Like, what respect is he supposed to be granted? Because he comes out as this highly touted player, can do it all. And I will say, I thought very highly of him. I was like, oh, this guy's going to be absolutely disgusting. But then he can't shoot. He has no jump shot. He can get to the rack, get the assists. He's a good player. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying you are in the NBA. Can you please develop a jump shot? You don't have to guard him. You really don't have to guard Ben Simmons. You could literally sink to the block when he's on the 3-point line, and you do not have to guard him. So I do respect Ben Simmons. I do. But he is not what some people will make him out to be as like this superstar.
Who are those some people? Are they on the show or are they in your phone? Who are these some people?
Well, there is one guy who thinks that Ben Simmons is a superstar. Oh, this way.
Yeah.
You had it right.
Wrong guy.
So Jordan,
I want to
got
hear
a
from
question
Dale
for you.
first because we know what Shaq is going to say.
I just got a question for Jordan. Is Ben Simmons better than Jayson Tatum?
No.
Okay, Dale, you can go.
Does Ben Simmons get the respect he deserves? He gets more. He gets way more. He's the most overrated player, I feel like, right now. He gets, like, when you are compared to LeBron James, what respect don't you get? That's who they dub him. Oh, if Ben Simmons had a jump shot, he'd be LeBron James. What are you talking about? This is why the question is laughable. Like, what more can you want if you're being compared to LeBron James? Seriously, does he get the credit he deserves? He gets way more. He's a 6'9" Rajon Rondo and not in Rondo's prime because Rondo was a better passer and a better rebounder than him at 6 feet. Rondo's a better leader. Just everything. I just think he's overrated and he's talented, got talent, 6'9", could control whatever they want, but he's just, yeah, he's literally, I read the question, I just started laughing. Like, no one thinks Ben Simmons is not getting the credit he deserves. Not a soul living. Like, honestly, everyone thinks like Ben's gets a little bit too much credit. And I guess it's going to take a year to two see if he goes up, or if he goes down. If he stay even keeling what he is right now, because like you bring up him and Jayson Tatum, the Sixers would trade Ben Simmons for Jayson Tatum in a heartbeat. Like, whoop, all right, go, bye, peace, holla at your boy. They would definitely do that. They would easily do that. And Shaq, you know that. They would trade Jaylen Brown for Ben Simmons, and you know that. Only person they probably wouldn't take is Kemba Walker, even though I think Kemba Walker and Joel Embiid would probably be better anyway, just because he could shoot. And he could average Ben Simmons 6 assists. He could get 2 more assists with Joel Embiid. Like, what do you think Ben Simmons brings to the Sixers that no one could easily replace? Because clearly they wanted to replace it with James Harden. Clearly. So seriously, serious question. What do you think Ben Simmons do that you just love so much? Is it because he's with clutch sport? And your family, is it that why? That's why? For real. Is it because he's with clutch? Because you like all clutch players. All except Draymond Green. Who, when argument sits well, you'll take up for his side. Every other clutch player is your best friend. Literally. So what is it with Ben Simmons and you that you think he's like so good? Like, that's an honest question. Just like, yo, Shaq, like, I see you in the crib, like, yo, what up, bro? Why you like Ben Simmons? That's like me asking that now. Yo, what's up, bro? Why you like Ben Simmons so much?
Is it my turn?
Yes, it's your turn.
Yo, Dale, you're funny. You're a funny guy. Because you're one of the smartest basketball players I know. Is that true or false?
I think so. I know the game.
You're in an elite level. I will give you that.
Mm-hmm.
You said the S on my chest was for stupid, but the D in Dale is for dumb. And I'm going to tell you many reasons why. I'm going to tell you several reasons why. Yo, listen to me. On 3-pointers assisted last year, where do you think Ben Simmons was? You don't got to answer that. You don't got to answer that question. Hey, listen to this. When Ben Simmons is on the court, the Sixers shoot 40%. When he's off, they go to 30%. That goes
he
from
only averaged 6 assists a game. What are you talking about?
Can I finish?
You act like he averaged 12 assists. What are you saying to me right now?
When Ben Simmons is on the court, the three-point percentage is at 40%. When he's off the court, it drops to 20% to last to 30%. I'm sorry, last in the league. So I don't know why you hate on Ben Simmons so much. He's a one-man.
I don't hate on Ben.
Can I finish? Because we need to start fact checking.
Wait. You said You said he's a one-man what?
He's a one-man wrecking crew. Can I finish?
He wrecks himself, and that's the one man he wrecks himself. Thank you. My fiance just brought me a drink.
Like I was saying, when Ben Simmons is on the floor, the 76ers are shooting 40%. When he's off of the court, they're shooting 30%, last in the league. And this is because he's going out there, he's finding guys, Tobias, Curry, he's just getting them on. They're just out there shooting lights out. Embiid's lining them up sometimes because nobody can stop this man in transition. He's too skilled. And we also need to start fact checking you, Dale. You said he was 6'9". He's 6'11", and that would make him such a threat. But let's forget about the offense. Who is in the top 3 nominees for Defensive Player of the Year? Can I finish? Why can't I finish, Jay? Why can't I finish?
Because I can never finish. Just one thing. Just one thing. You said let's not talk about the offense. With Ben Simmons, we don't need to, and you know that. So just that's all I have to say.
Can we get some crying emojis in the chat, please? Killing you, Dale. You know I'm torching you right now because here's the problem.
You're not
but here's the problem with Jayson Tatum and Ben Simmons. Jayson Tatum don't play no defense, and Ben Simmons right now is a finals candidate for Defensive Player of the Year. Yo, listen. He is the only player in the league that can guard 5-1. He's 6'11" out there guarding guards, out there trying to guard Damian Lillard. At his size, he's one of the quickest. He's like Flash out there. You can't beat him off the dribble because he can catch up. He can corner you into positions you don't want to be put into, and that's why they're number 1 in the East, and Jayson Tatum is 8th seed. What are we talking about here? I don't get it. You guys put this scoring glorification. You guys put scoring so high. You take away Jayson Tatum's scoring, he's nothing. You take away Ben Simmons' scoring, according to you, right? You just said what offense? And he's still a Defensive Player of the Year finalist. They're still number 1 in the East, and there's nothing you could say about that. Jayson Tatum ain't even the best on his team. That's no hate.
How much rebounds do Ben Simmons average?
Let me tell you this. I bet he averaged more than Jayson Tatum.
I just want to know.
So tell me what
6'11".
So let's take away scoring. Who's the better player?
Jayson Tatum.
You ready, Dale?
Yes, please. I just want to know. 6'11" Ben Simmons.
7.2 rebounds.
6'11". Can't nobody guard him.
How much Jayson Tatum average?
He's just throwing it over their heads. Come on, man.
What?
Come on.
7.4.
So he averaged more.
0.2 more, yes.
Oh, okay. Next topic.
It's time for buy or sell.
Jesus Christmas. What are we talking about? Get your facts straight. Let me get back to my drink.
What's in that drink? I need to know.
That hurt him. What are you talking about?
You just got Mike's secret stuff.
So you're trying to tell me, okay, but this is the thing, because we got to have context with everything. We got to have context with everything. Yes or no?
I don't need context.
Yes or no?
Before we figured out Jayson Tatum's stat, I knew he averaged more rebounds than him because I bet on his rebounds, and his rebounds is harder to get than Ben Simmons' rebounds. So I knew he averaged a little bit more. So for the fact that you was like, oh yeah, he's 6'11", 7'2", just throwing passes over, you didn't know 7.4 was just coming around the corner with a big smile on his face.
What does that have to do with anything? Jayson Tatum is not what fact did that prove wrong? I never said anything about that. If they're toe and toe at rebounds, let's look at it.
You said take points away.
Why? Okay, why isn't
Tatum a better player?
Okay. So what accolades are Jayson Tatum winning this year? Okay, I thought that. I know you don't know. Sip your drink because he's not first, second, or team All NBA. It's not happening.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
It's not happening.
So if Ben Simmons don't win, who have a better chance of making first or second or third team All NBA? Ben Simmons or Jayson Tatum?
It doesn't matter. Neither one of
Tatum.
them are making it. What are we talking about here? What now it's with these
I don't-
what ifs. Now
I
it's with
don't
these
know.
what ifs.
I don't know how true that is, Shaq. I think Jayson Tatum might squeeze on the third team. I
Over
think so.
over
I'm
who?
just saying.
Over who? Luka Doncic, Steph Curry, Damian Lillard. Over who? Kyrie Irving. Over who? Tell me.
Those are first, second teams.
So
Those are first, second team guys.
So tell me who he's making it over. Give me your top 6 right now, Mr. Bold Man. Come on, I'm listening.
Well, my top 6, my first team would be Steph. Who is the finals? The Steph, Joker, and Joel Embiid, because that's the top 3 finals for the MVP, so they got to be first team. And you could probably throw out of Braun was hurt too much.
It's gonna be Giannis.
It's such a hole. You said what?
It's gonna be
Giannis.
It's gonna be Giannis. It's gonna be Giannis.
Giannis could be first team, and who else? But this is what I'm saying, bro. It's like if you sit there and think, like Jayson Tatum might squeeze on that third
I don't
team.
have to sit there and think, because Jayson Tatum doesn't have to play with a Joel Embiid, bro. Jayson Tatum has free reign to be the new Carmelo Anthony. He just doesn't fit the mold. I'm sorry. Hey, and listen, you know how I feel about Carmelo, but this guy's not going to be any Carmelo Anthony.
How was Carmelo last night?
He was amazing. He was amazing.
Next topic.
Contributing on a winning team. I love to see it. Not the first option, not the second, not the third, but contributing. I respect it. But no, don't get out of this. So I want to hear your top 6 guards, 2 on each team. Come on. You can say. You just said Jayson Tatum. You just said.
I just know Jayson Tatum has a chance of being a third team All NBA player.
You said. So call it out. Come on, call it out, because this is what I'm talking about.
Okay,
fact checks.
Okay,
call it out.
Okay, Steph is going to be the one. 2-man. Steph, Luka may be first.
He's for 1,000% first team. It's not even close.
Okay, so that helps me. Steph, Luka, Greek, Joel, Jokic. Say that's first team, whatever, first 5. You got second team. You have point guard. You got Dame. Who you got two guard?
You got Chris Paul.
Tatum.
Chris Paul is on the second team. Chris Paul. That's happening.
Okay. Chris,
so now let's go to third team guards. Let's go to third team guards.
Shaq, we just had 4 bigs.
Keep it going. I'm sorry. Okay, keep it going.
3 bigs just now on the first team.
Okay, Jayson Tatum is a forward. He's technically a forward. He's not making over Kawhi. He's not making over Giannis. Who else?
Giannis is on the first team.
He's not making over Bron. Come on, who is Tatum making it over? Come on, I'm here for it. He's not making over Jimmy Butler, Julius Randle. I'm here.
Yes,
for
he is. Stop it with
Butler.
Stop it with Butler, please. Stop it with Butler, please.
So who do you think is going to be on there? Butler or Tatum?
Third team could be Julius Randle, Jayson Tatum, Damian Lillard.
Damian Lillard's third team?
Who's he going to make the second team over? You just gave it to CP.
It's going to be Damian and CP on the second team for guards. That's happening.
Okay, whatever. Perfectly fine. Opens up more room for Jayson Tatum. Thank you.
No, it doesn't.
Tatum, no, bro. Now I'm honestly sure how I'm thinking Jayson Tatum's going to make first, second, or third team All NBA.
Okay.
It's happening.
Okay. Jayson Tatum makes it over. He makes it over Devin Booker.
Right?
He makes it over Devin Booker, who was in the West and only averages 1 less point than him. Okay. I want to see this happen.
Devin Booker could make it also, bro. It's 15 slots.
Okay. Yeah. But you still got guards and you got forwards. That's what I'm telling you.
And Ben Simmons is not making it.
Let's keep it pushing, fellas.
That we know. He doesn't have a chance. He doesn't have a shot. And that's a play on word, because we know he doesn't have a shot.
Buying or selling? Let's start with you, JD. Are you buying or selling Lakers will sweep the Suns?
No, I don't think the Lakers are going to sweep the Suns, but I do think the Lakers are going to win that series.
That's an easy sell. They're not sweeping the Suns. I have nothing more to say on that. Shaq, you better not buy this because you don't believe that yourself. Seriously.
It's going to 5.
Okay.
Shaq, are you buying or selling Portland will sweep the Nuggets?
100% buy.
Wow.
Nuggets aren't
sell.
Disagrees.
Sell all the way. I got Portland winning in 6, but I don't think they sweep them.
Yeah, I don't think that they sweep them either. I don't think
Right.
they're that much better than the Nuggets that they can
Okay.
pull off the sweep. I think that they're better than the Nuggets, but
So what is it
Yeah.
going to go? How many games?
I got 6. I got it in 6.
mm, I like 6. 6 is a good number.
Yeah.
5 or
Yeah, I
6,
got it in 6.
but they're not going to
I got it
sweep
in
them.
6.
So
Denver
the
will pull
Nuggets.
one game.
So then, yeah, it's going 5 max. So you think Portland's gonna give one up next game, and they're gonna even the series 1-1?
Yes, I think that also. And I don't think Nuggets win in Portland.
Okay. All right.
Dale, are you buying or selling? The Bucks will win the series against Miami.
I got Miami winning the series.
Wow, really?
Yeah. And it's honestly, I had Milwaukee winning the series until I watched yesterday. If Miami played exactly how they played yesterday, I don't see how the Bucks could win. I don't. Because the way they guard Giannis is just amazing. And it takes some tough shots and pros to make tough shots. And yeah, I don't. And they didn't. A lot of stuff didn't go well for Miami offensively. Also, like Bam, I thought he'd be more aggressive on offense. He had the range to do so, but he hasn't. So I like Miami. I like their toughness, and I think they could beat them. Yeah, I got Miami winning in I want to say 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
JD.
I got the Bucks, but they can't let Duncan Robinson and Dragic beat them.
Right.
They just, I mean, I guess you don't want Jimmy Butler beating you and you don't want Bam beating you. So like someone has to beat you, but
Someone has to.
those guys should not be getting off 20 plus points on the Bucks. So I think the Bucks will still take this. This could go 6 or 7 games. But I'm taking Milwaukee.
Check.
I'm gonna have to go with Dale on this one. As much as I want to pick the Bucks, I just can't bet against Jimmy Butler in these type of situations. I'm gonna have to take Miami. It might go to 7, and if it goes to 7, that's better for the Bucks. But I don't know how well prepared they're gonna be for next round. So I'm gonna take the Heat on this one too.
So let's stay with you, Shaq. Are you buying or selling that DeMarcus Cousins' career will be revamped?
Man, it's looking like a rap ski, man. As sad as it is, it's been 3 years of this same thing over and over again. Him trying to get on the team and prove himself. I don't know. But
Is he not on the Clippers?
yeah, he is. But he isn't the DeMarcus Cousins of old, and he's nowhere close to that level. So it's like, which team is going to take that risk? If a team, like if he goes to like the Pelicans and him and LaMelo Ball kind of try to get something going, that's the only thing where I feel like it'll benefit him and put him in a situation for a max contract.
I think he goes to the Wizards and he helped himself.
JD.
That's fair.
The DeMarcus Cousins that we grew to know and love is gone. He's a completely different guy now. So I don't think that he's ever going to return to a starting position. I don't even think he's going to play a main role on a team anymore. I think he's too much of a risk when it comes to injuries. He's been hurt so many times. He continues to get hurt. I don't see a revamp. I don't see him coming back.
But let me ask you guys this. Is his career really over, or could he go overseas and play, or is he just like done with basketball? If it's
He's
not
going to
the
get
NBA?
recycled. He's going to get recycled through the NBA. He's just going to be, playing a few minutes here and there.
I really think he goes to the Wizards and do something and average a little 15 points, 6 rebounds. I really do.
Yeah, but that's not revamped. That's not what his career used to be, though.
I know, but that's better than a lot of stuff. If you're saying that he's not
I agree with that.
starting, if you say not revamped, but staying in the league and yeah, I think he would love
keep getting them
15 and
checks.
6. Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
so what do you guys think about this play-in format now that it's concluded? Shaq, are you buying or selling it?
I'm buying it. I like the chaos of it. It adds an extra element to the playoffs. I really feel like they should probably do the seeding 1 through 16 instead of this, but I mean, this is a step in that direction.
JD?
I will say I bashed it. And now after watching it and being so invested into it, it's not as bad as I thought. Created some storylines, some drama, and I was into it. So I don't mind it. I'm buying it.
Yeah,
Dale, do
it
you
was
feel like
cool.
Shaq
Yeah,
feels the same way?
yeah, it
Like,
was
I mean,
cool.
LeBron.
LeBron just doesn't care. He just wanted to say something. He doesn't care. He probably won't be in a playing situation again. But I understand the 1-16 people want of the 16 best records in the NBA. But I don't think I'll understand it. Like I like the fact of East versus West. I like that notion. So it would, if you play 1-16, that notion get taken away, and it's like, sometimes you may have two West teams in championship where it's no rivalry. You want to always have in the final like a top dog, like LeBron versus KD in the final. People want to see that. People do want to see Kawhi and LeBron, but they could see that in the Western Conference Finals. You know what I'm saying? But the pinnacle of the top, I think everybody just want to see LeBron on that side and KD on that side, and we come together. And 1-16 changes that dynamic. So that's why that's the reason I wouldn't want that. But the playing was cool. It was cool. It was exciting for sure.
And I agree with that point. I actually didn't think about that. I agree with that point because it'd be much harder for them two to see each other.
Right.
Whew. This show is fire, by the way, fellas. Great content. Great content. Shaq is on the heater. Look at him. That boy just got taking them boxing gloves off.
Yeah. He
Look,
said he could.
he's ready. Dale, how you feel?
Yeah, what we doing?
I feel great, man.
What we doing, Dale? You said no halftime.
Chilling. Let's
Yeah,
Let's
me
keep
and
it
JD
rolling.
was like, nah, yeah, me and JD, it's a wrap for halftime today when you take away Beat the Dell. If it's never no Beat the Dell, we can't have halftime. That goes hand in hand.
Even better, let's keep it pushing then.
All right, let's get it. Brooklyn beats Celtics after second half surge. Dale, what are your thoughts on that, man?
I watched the game and I was like, damn, Brooklyn just made 1-3 in the first half and it was down like 5. So then the second half, I was like, oh, this is over already. Basically, that's what I thought. Like, it was no anything. I was like, this is over already. And they played solid defense. Them not scoring over 100 points, I think. That's some good offensive plays on the Boston Celtics side. And people thought it would have looked quirky with the big three not playing that much, but it looked okay. Everybody looked like they got into their spot. KD was missing his little chippies early. James was being James. Kyrie was being Kyrie. And game 1, they got one under the belt. I think game 2 is going to be more easier, more fluent. I think they possibly run him out the gym tomorrow. Honestly, if it's game tomorrow, I think they possibly run him out the gym tomorrow. But yeah, man, it was good, and hopefully the Knicks could get game 1 tonight. And I just want it to be a Knicks and Nets in the Eastern Conference Finals, just for New York, just for myself. That's my hopes and dreams. But I don't see the Knicks being Philly, so that's that. But it was good. We got one up out of there. Shaq, you enjoyed it. I know you did.
I was actually watching the first half, and I started to get optimistic. I thought there was hope that they would get upset for this first game, so I can come in here and do my normal spiel. But they just got it going in the second half, and it looked like they were clicking. And that's going to be one of the biggest things I feel like for Brooklyn Nets is for them to get that camaraderie, get that playing together, and they're going to have to do that on the run. Playing in each series, they're going to get stronger and stronger.
But I don't get that. When people say they have to to click it, because
when I see
none of their players
KD,
are hard to play against, really.
Yeah, but I just see when everything's going well, until you face adversity, you don't know what you're gonna see. So when KD's out there shooting, I don't know what he ended up with 0 for 5, 0 for 6. And people say that KD was playing well yesterday. I didn't see an elite level KD. I just seen what KD always does. He takes a lot of shots sometimes, and whether it's going or it's not going, who is that going to upset? It's going to upset Kyrie. James has his ball in the hands a lot. So we really don't know because we haven't seen them play together long enough. KD is always going to KD one way or another, and that's what he showed me yesterday. I'm going to be the man that's responsible for this championship, and everybody agrees with me because I'm taking the most shots every game, including threes. And I don't know when KD's shot got like that. I feel like it was always better than that.
I just think he was off yesterday. Since he got back from injury, he was 58% from the.
I agree.
He was just off yesterday, honestly.
Yeah, and I agree. Okay, I'll give you that one. But like you said, next game I do think is going to be a statement. But Celtics just aren't built for this. Not with their current roster as is.
All right, JD, what you think?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's kind of what we expected. I don't think we expected Brooklyn to come out flat, but it's the starting five that started yesterday. They haven't played together or started a game together. This is their first game playing with that lineup. So there's kind of feeling things out. Game one in the playoffs, it's almost like they don't. It's like, yeah, we're not worried about this. Like, we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna roll over the Celtics. So we'll see. After game two, I kind of want to reassess this to see what's going on, because I almost think that it was just a matter of coming out flat and then just having to come back for the rest of the game. So if they actually come out and hit their shots early, this could be an absolute routing.
Right.
It'd be good for NBA fans across the world. So let's keep it pushing, fellas. All right, man. Go talk, baby. Pop versus man, Phil. This is crazy. When I seen this on the doc, I was like, man, how can you argue against either of them, right? Like, but if I had to pick,
it's pretty easy.
I gotta go with Phil.
It's pretty easy for me also.
Yeah, I gotta go with Phil. Let's start with you, Del.
I'm going Pop. And it's pretty easy with Pop. Like, it's truly just the easiest, because you have to look at what Pop coached and what Phil coached. And it's also, is it easier to coach basketball or maintain egos? It's like, what do you have to do? And the fact that when Phil had to maintain egos, Shaq left. You know what I'm saying? Like, Shaq had to go. So Pop really built the Spurs up from the Spurs with getting his old guy, taking second-round picks, making them Hall of Fame, and coaching them up. It's called the Pop way. And the triangle wasn't even Phil Jackson's offense. You got that from Tex Winters. Yeah. So, and that's what made Kobe, and that's what made Mike. Pop is Pop. Everything is Pop. The respect, everything is from Pop. If everybody look at it like, nah, that's Pop. Like, that's Pop system. That's Pop doing Pop. That's Pop. So I don't think it's close at all. Like, Phil, of course, he got the hardware, he got the whatever, and people will say, but coaching, sitting down coaching and controlling the team and management of the players and all that stuff, yeah, I think Pop got it.
And it's pretty easy. I don't even think, because you got to understand, Pop won in the era of hero ball and the big three, both eras. So it's like, you kind of got to give the nudge to Pop, because Popovich for sure is taking MJ and Shaq, or MJ and Pippen, Kobe and Shaq, and he's winning those same rings. In my opinion, I feel like a lot of coaches are doing that. So
he won after Mike left. He won in the Mike era when Mike left. He won in the Kobe and Shaq era, and he won in the Braun with the Miami Heat era.
Yeah, that's tough.
Like, that's tough. That's exactly. Longevity. So like, that's ridiculous.
And Phil
so that's why I got to go with Pop.
And failed miserably.
Yeah, he did. I got Pop all the way.
Well, that was easy. Next.
Right.
All right. Best college basketball player of all time. This is crazy. Who you got, Shaq?
This was a tough one for me. It was, but it wasn't. I just was like, I'm going to choose Michael Beasley, Kansas State, came out first 5 games, 30 points over their heads. First freshman, or not first freshman, but fourth freshman, I believe, to lead the NCAA in rebounds. 5th freshman to make All-American team. He got a lot of accolades, man. I think he had, if I'm not mistaken, 4 40-point games and like 12 or 13 30-point games. Michael Beasley's stats were crazy, and the fact that it was done in the modern era is what it takes me over the edge, because like I tell you guys, I don't count anything from back in the day. And all of these players from back in the day were, I mean, the competition wasn't that good in the league. So imagine the competition at the college level. Like, come on. And that's why I just take Beasley. I feel like it was one of the more dominant collegiate seasons that we ever seen.
JD?
I was gonna troll and go with Jimmer Fredette because of just how ridiculous he was in college, and that
when
he
he
was
had a
literally
mania.
shooting half-court shots whenever he wanted. It was corny, but I'm gonna actually go with Christian Laettner, two-time NCAA champion, probably the most hated college basketball player to ever play in college basketball. And he was the only collegiate player, I believe, to join the 92 Dream Team. And that was
They took him over
Shaq and Alonzo Mourning. And then Shaq went on to go number 1 in the NBA draft. So it didn't really matter. But the fact that how, the caliber of player that he was, and then going and playing in the 92 Dream Team, it's like, all right, I'm gonna give him this nod. And also, it's just kind of hilarious to me that he is like nobody. It's like everyone could collectively join in on hating Christian Laettner. It's amazing.
1 second, Jordan. I hate this pick, and it just proves my point of how easy college basketball was when he was playing, because he goes to the league against other players and gets annihilated. So clearly his conference wasn't that good.
Hold on, Shaq.
Shaq, that makes no sense, Shaq.
Your era that you hate is 60s and early 70s.
No, I like this pick. No, I like this pick.
JD, I got him. JD, I got him. You could have
went sick.
You can't say his era for going to the NBA and then get dominated, because Mike Beasley didn't turn out to what Mike Beasley was good and supposed to be either.
But which era was better, Dale? Like, are you serious? Which collegiate level was better? At Mike Beasley's time when he was playing, that era was clearly better than every era before him. Like, are we being serious about this? Like, come on, Dale. I'm with you to a certain extent.
You're talking about Laettner with Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and the Fab Five. That era.
And who did Beasley have and he still dominated? So what are we talking about?
I have no idea. But the Fab Five changed college basketball, and there were monsters.
So you feel like those players can come in today's era right now and get that off? And it's not even so much as the talent aspect; it's the coaching mindset. What's expected of players when they go to big programs? This is what I'm talking about. It's everything inside the crystal ball, not just this player could have came. Because
I think the Fab Five could play. I think the Fab Five could have played in any era. Just being honest, like Chris Webber.
Oh, you mean like Kentucky? You mean like Kentucky? You mean like Kentucky in the game when AD was there and all those guys? Come on, what are we talking about? That's the Fab Five.
Yes,
but that's the Fab Five.
This is what you do. You name the top of the top, like you will say AD, but you won't name the other four.
But they didn't even win the championship in their. They didn't even win the championship. They didn't even win the championship in their era. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Duke?
No, the Fab Five. What are we talking about?
Yeah, they lost to the Duke team you don't like.
Okay, but still, that proves my point. That also proves my point.
Who was drafted in 92?
Shaq. Go ahead. Just do it.
Latrell Sprewell, baby.
And he's tough. Latrell Sprewell's a bum?
I'm not saying he's a bum. It's just...
No, I'm talking to Shaq.
Who said Latrell Sprewell was a bum? Who would ever say
I'm just saying, these are the players you're talking about.
Yeah, but it's like, of course you got some standouts. I'm talking about the collegiate system as a whole. It's much different now. It's much harder to get that game off now.
That's true.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't know if it's much harder to get that game off, but it's true. But I'm going with the greatest college basketball player of all time, and it's easy. I don't care what era. His name's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He won 3 championships in college, 3 National Player of the Year in college. Like, back to back as a first-team All-American 3 years he stayed in college, and that's it.
Why didn't you pick Pete Maravich then? He was out there averaging 150. And I don't even think it was 3.
I don't think he was averaging 150, but for Kareem,
he was getting busy.
Freshman, sophomore, junior year, first-team All-American, freshman, sophomore, junior year, won the championship. Freshman, sophomore, junior year, Nation Player of the Year. Freshman, sophomore, junior year, Final Four MVP. Yeah. And there's only one other player to do that, and it's on the women's side.
That is a nice career. I will give you that. That is a nice career.
And hers was in the modern era also. 4 years, 4 championship at the University of UConn.
But hers was real dominant.
And she won.
That's GOAT level status. Like, come on. Let's get real.
So I was picking her or him.
But she's still doing it in the league and very convincingly.
And very, very convincingly. Just signed to deal with Puma.
Do you think that she'll go down as the greatest
She already has.
Like women's I mean, that's what I was thinking. Is like, man, she's gonna come out of college and already be the greatest women's basketball player.
And
Well,
for those
like
who
she's
For
don't,
insane.
college, you could say she was, but I think Taurasi got a good ceiling also. Sue Bird herself. Maya Moore, before she became an advocate or social justice,
activist,
she was on a tear herself. But if she continued this going over across the water, winning championship MVP, coming home winning
It's a
championship
wrap.
MVP, it'll be hard to argue in about 2 or 3 years.
Crazy.
It's a wrap.
Crazy.
It's a wrap. That's in the book. I mean, that's in the bag. I mean, Diana Taurasi.
She's my favorite women basketball player ever.
But I got a question for you.
Watching women's basketball, and I'm watching her. I'm like, she plays like a guy, and I love her game like ridiculously. And Diana Taurasi always been my favorite.
I got
woman.
some real funny stories about Diana Taurasi and Sue Bird being roommates overseas, but that's for another day. Right now, I got a question for you: is Skylar Diggins overrated, a bust, or what? What goes with that?
I don't know what she's doing, but from what her name, but you understand for what catapults her. Yes, she was good at basketball, but it was her looks. People never said, and Lil Wayne is mentioning her. She's in Lil Wayne, so that put her in another category because of her looks. I don't think it was all athletic abilities with her. It was just her look. So I don't know what she's supposed to be. I don't even know what she's doing. Is she in the WNBA still?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't. I
Who
wouldn't
she,
know what
is she on the? I think she's in Phoenix.
Phoenix, yeah.
Yeah.
She probably go to the game tonight. Watch the Suns win game 1.
I doubt it.
You doubt she go, or you doubt they win?
Both.
Best villain of all time. Let's go, chat. Who's first this week?
I'm for sure not first. I went first last week.
Who was last week? Oh, it wasn't last week, was it?
I feel like I was
JD,
second.
just remember when you said your one name, JD.
It
when
was first.
That was last week.
He said Dennis
first.
Oh,
Rodman,
JD was first. So JD's last.
No.
I think Shaq's first.
No, I was first last week. I mean, the week before.
Okay, so I'll go first. For me, the greatest villain of all time is Darth Vader. That's it.
I just have some questions about that one. I don't know how many words.
Sure, go ahead.
How many words have Darth Vader said to really be what makes him so villainous? That's what I'm trying to figure out. He's not even a super villain.
Yo, JD, just let him ask this question. Don't even Shaq. Okay. The fact that he hasn't said any words and he's regarded by many things as the greatest villains of all time, that's what showed you why.
So
I think he's catapulted what being evil is and just scary at that time to what it is today.
So this is the most evil villain of all time, or is that just factored in? And he was so like
no, it's the
evil.
villain. What?
The best
villain? You see,
villain?
this is what you're doing. Me knowing Shaq, what he's doing now. He's
so nasty. He's so nasty.
He's laying seeds for his pick. I said Darth Vader. Just go ahead.
I can't ask a question. I didn't know Darth Vader.
You are trying to discredit his pick, you disgusting human being.
Darth Vader? Wow. I didn't know he was just so treacherous. I mean, it's one thing.
Have you ever watched?
Wait. It's one thing. Hold on. It's one. Yes, I have. It's one thing to write it into a movie that this guy has done this and this guy has done that. But it's one thing to actually see it play out on the screen. And I don't feel like it was enough of that from Darth Vader. Like, we heard about it through different characters, but it was just like, oh, Darth. But he never gave me best villain vibes. Not even over the Penguin.
Okay. Okay, so you're urban social media popular. Let me be scarier type of guy.
Clearly,
Kawhi. You know Kawhi is nice. But even though you hate Paul George, you'd rather go watch him.
No. Kawhi
Winnie to base his argument on screen time.
Hold on. No.
Exactly.
Kawhi Leonard gives me Darth Vader vibes. If anybody in the league gives me Darth Vader vibes, I'm gonna come in.
That's
I'm gonna handle my business.
That's my point.
But he's not the best player in the NBA, and that's my point. You see where this gets kind of messy a little bit?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
That felt like a 7.4 versus 7.2 Tatum Simmons moment right there.
No, that just got you a little extra mad to think about that moment. You thought you were doing something. But
I did everything I
you
needed
weren't
to
doing
do.
anything.
Okay,
You
Jay, you
weren't
want to go
doing anything.
last or second?
You
Darth Vader is a good
like
pick.
the flashiness, you like the face, you like the mask on the makeup on the face and the all the 1, 2. That's what you're into, and it's okay.
Shaq, who you got?
But Jordan, you're about to let him take shots back at my pick is insane.
Bro, what you're supposed to just let him eat those? You can't
Exactly.
wear it.
Exactly, JD. This is what he wants.
Touche. Okay, my bad. All right. I'm gonna go. Of course, I'm going the Joker. And here's the thing: I could just leave it there. But when you really think about it and let it resonate, who did Dale pick as the best superhero of all time? It was Batman. So in order to pick him as the best superhero,
and he lost to JD's dad. So that wasn't a good way to go.
So with your logic, Shaq, maybe I should pick my dad's boss.
Boss, exactly.
1,000,000%. Because if Dale picked him as the best superhero, then every good superhero needs a supervillain to match that, and it's been the Joker the entire way. You talk about somebody
or
who's
JD's, or JD, is your mom and dad still together?
Oh, sore subject.
Just say yes or no, so I could pick her as the villain. So I can pick her as the boss.
Jordan,
Jack,
Jordan. After that, if you don't pick Dale as the best villain of all time. he knows how to get it going.
Oh my God, that is elite.
When you think of villains and just mayhem, it's the Joker. No rhyme or reason, just wants complete chaos and catastrophe. And actually has a dark meaning into everything that he does. He tried to show Batman, movie in and movie out, show in and show out, what you're doing has zero effect on humanity. And if that's not villainous, then I don't know what is. So my pick is the Joker. And of course, he got his own movie. I don't see Darth running around here with his own show.
Mm-hmm.
How many movies does the Joker have? His own movies.
He has one.
Okay.
He has a show, though.
So based on Shaq's logic,
he has a show.
Having their own movie.
Exactly.
Show.
He asked you that for a question, Shaq. You didn't even know he was stringing you along to throw out what he about to throw out.
I'm going to go with Hannibal Lecter, pop culture icon. He also has a few of his own movies and a TV show. And also, his character is so good and it's so popular that you forget that it is a non-fictional character. You think that this guy is based on a real Hannibal Lecter you think that Hannibal Lecter was a real serial killer, murderer, someone who ate people.
Clarice.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Hannibal Lecter falls into villain, so who's the hero?
What are you talking about?
Who's the hero? If you got a villain, who's the hero?
Okay, the FBI then? The people who are
the cops?
What are you talking about?
You think it? Wait, Shaq. Oh my goodness. Wait. So you wait. So
if I did something like this in the J Award, I would get suspended. I would get suspended from the J Award.
How? He's a villain, bro. He's a villain.
All right. So then every bad person in a movie is a villain. Then
you are so nasty. You just tried to everyone's picks. You're
okay.
So
nasty. Why didn't I choose Sid from Toy Story? He was a villain.
You could have.
He was a great villain.
You could have. Right. You could have. He was evil.
I'm just going to show you.
Scar from Lion King. He was a villain.
For sure.
All right.
What? You think because you picked Joker and because Joker, Batman, Lex Luthor, Superman, that it doesn't just work like that.
Dale, I would have gave you.
You're showing.
I would have gave you
showing me.
I would have gave you
showing.
I would have gave you the J Award if you would have picked Kevin Durant because that would have been a great one.
Jesus.
You just show me how scared you are of our picks.
No,
why are you so scared of our pick?
I
will say this is probably the best J Award. Like you guys are like on par with each other. I got to roll with the Vader because he was on some global type stuff, like universe type stuff. Like
he's global regardless of
allegedly
anywhere.
Allegedly.
Yo, Shaq,
Yo,
stop.
listen, the
Shaq.
cops being the hero.
We've only heard rumors.
The cops and you guys picking the cops, and you're giving me Tekashi vibes. The cops are the heroes. The FBI are the heroes. Okay. Hannibal Lecter being a villain outside the box.
He's not a good guy.
Shaq, what's wrong with you?
I just thought we were staying inside of a triangle here because usually when I come out of left field by saying Harry Potter is a sports movie, I get annihilated. But Hannibal Lecter.
You compare Harry Potter to Hannibal Lecter being a villain, bro? Are you serious?
Shaq, what is going on upstairs?
Jay, can you rank these J Awards in order? Is Hannibal Lecter third or second?
It doesn't. And it doesn't even matter.
It matters to me.
Right.
I just want to know the credentials for
not
future.
A villain.
I just want to know the credentials for future J Awards. I just want to know why
you gotta go.
Lecter is a villain.
Let the record show that apparently Shaq thinks that Hannibal Lecter is not so bad.
I mean, he's evil, but I mean, a villain.
He's friendly.
Like, who's the hero? If you got a villain, you got a hero. But the FBI
Who's
and
the
cops
FBI
are the hero.
in that series?
They're the hero. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I would definitely pick the Joker second, though. Like,
that's all I wanted confirmation on.
God,
you don't think you do right. You do not think that Hannibal Lecter is a villain.
Dale, don't talk to me. You wanna know why? You literally went on Google and Darth Vader is literally #1 in all categories on Best Villain off of allegedly doing something that the writers wrote in. There was no screen time or anything that Darth Vader ever gave me besides one scene. It's not better than the Joker.
So you don't watch the movies?
Why don't watch the movies?
Because he doesn't scare you. Like you're saying all of this stuff because, like, you know why you pick Joker? This honestly, and let's just get it out there now. Because one, he had his own movie and is new and fresh, and then what Heath Ledger did for the Joker. So you thought that little one, so yeah, exactly. You know Jay loves movies, but your mistake was Jay picked JD's dad over Batman, and you forgot that.
That's not. What does that have to do with anything? You still picked him as the best superhero of all time.
He's over Batman, but his dad won, bro.
Dale, can I get it? Okay, Dale, are you well versed in the comic book, the superheroes and all? Are you well versed in that? Because I would love to hear your top 10 of all time.
So.
I would love for TikTok like to get a hold of your top 10. No. You got to say one.
No,
two.
You know what TikTok is gonna get hold of? You say it again. Make sure you record this. Say that Hannibal Lecter is not a villain. Mm-hmm. Say all that. Do that little spiel again.
I already done
and then you put that up, and they're gonna be like, "Wow, this is what the comments gonna be." The guy with the afro doesn't even know movies.
No. This is the problem, because when you say best villain of all time, I thought we were keeping it, and I don't feel like you put that in the chat either, Jay. Because then I would have went a completely different angle. I would have picked Kevin Durant.
And maybe you got a little he laughs out of there, a little womp womp sound, and it would have went that way. But maybe it could have possibly even squeezed by a win, because a lot of people thought he was the villain.
Shaq, do you read our messages?
Wait. 1 second. After this is what Jordan does. He goes and he gathers his little information while me and Dale are in there swinging haymakers, and then he tries to bring it back to the ring. I don't appreciate that. I don't.
Dell and I literally went back and forth, and he goes, love Hannibal.
So, no. Jordan.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
1 second. But Jordan, who's the villain? I mean, who's the hero in Hannibal Lecter? Don't give me what you just read from the chat. Tell me what you told me 5 minutes ago. You had no idea. You said the FBI and the cops. Tekashi 6ix9ine vibes.
Oh my God, you're so annoying.
A little bit.
Well, see you in Vegas.
I don't know. According to Dell, better not mention it again.
No, he said don't mention the Airbnb again.
You're right. You can mention the fire trip we're gonna have again and again.
Hey, so starting with you, JD, all NBA first team predictions. Who do you have?
Curry, Embiid, Jokic, Lillard, Doncic.
Curry.
Not bad.
Embiid. I'm going Chris Paul, Damian Lillard, Luka Doncic, Giannis. Dang. Scratch that. I'm going Doncic, Lillard, Embiid, Giannis, Jokic.
No Steph?
No Steph. I don't understand how he's even considered. It's crazy that he's considered in the first team for not making the playoffs. It's unbelievable.
I don't see how you're gonna be a top 3 pick for MVP and not make first team when the same people that makes it top 3 pick first team.
No, these are your picks because I don't think I expressed to you he shouldn't be top 3 in MVP candidates either. You didn't make the playoffs.
And I agree with that also. I agree he shouldn't be top 3, but I think he's a first team NBA player this year. For sure.
So then where's been Bradley Beal? Where's he been? Because Bradley Beal has put up crazy numbers too, but he's never got the same recognition because Steph Curry is done what he's done. He's light-skinned. Of course, he gets put into the first team. It's insane. It really is insane.
It's not that insane.
It's
not that
nuts.
insane because if the Warriors was in the East, there would be a 6 seed.
You can't.
So that's why it's not that insane.
You can't do that. You can't do that. How? What?
You can't do what? You can't do what?
Listen. If Hillary would have won all the electoral votes, she'll be president. But she didn't. This is life sometimes. Like what? What are you talking about? Yeah. She won the popular vote anyway. What are you talking about?
This is totally off subject. But Dale, who's lighter, Ben Simmons or Jayson Tatum?
Lighters, more light skin. I would take. I would take Jayson. No, I don't know.
Are these discussions that you guys have regularly?
To Shaq's point, because Steph is lighter, then he's in that conversation.
1,000%.
No, Shaq is a troll. That has
1,000%.
nothing to do with it.
No,
we're just gonna
he's really thinking that though.
Okay,
seriously,
I'm 100% thinking that because if I don't think that, then everything I thought in the past was same with the Oscars, same with it. Come on, don't make me get into that bag because it gets nasty. It gets nasty.
With the Oscar bag?
No, the just the past 2-3 decades bag of lighter skinned people. Hey, it's just how it works, and it is factual right here. It's brewing its ugly rear end.
JD, it's
why is Steph there
with Steph Curry? If Steph Curry looked like
Name me a player who has made first team All NBA that didn't make the playoffs. I'll wait. I will wait for Name me a player that did not make the playoffs that was first team. Name me one.
I can't just dig. I'm not Dell.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying because it doesn't exist. I guarantee you. But I mean, it's Steph Curry.
Is the play in the playoffs or no?
I guess that's considered. Okay. That's nasty.
I think it is considered the playoffs.
We're in the playoffs right now, not the play-in. The play-in is over. So it's just like we get it. Clay wasn't there.
Let me ask you a question. Do teams celebrate when they make it to the NCAA tournament play-in game, yes or no?
Is Steph Curry likable, yes or no?
Of course he is.
Did Jay Will come on this show about a month ago and tell us how the media votes, yes or no?
Okay.
Is the media predominantly white or black? Now I'm in this bag. I don't even know why. Now I'm in this bag because you guys can't add 1 + 1. And Jay, I know you're with me. Jay, I know you're following where I'm going with this. It's no way Steph Curry should be first team.
It has to be of players that make the playoffs, the real playoffs, not the playing playoffs.
No, I'm just saying historically speaking. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, historically speaking, Russell Westbrook won the MVP. He was a 7th seed. And that hasn't happened. And I don't think he's likable at all.
But he made the playoffs. He was going and that's also proving me right. That's the media narrative. The same with James Harden. You know that the narrative starts to get pushed right when the finals end for next year. Who's it gonna be next year? Probably Julius Randle. I can just do this and just say I know where you guys are going next year. I know where you guys are going.
No, because they pushed the narrative for LUKA to be MVP, and he's not MVP.
All right.
So Steph just climbed into the MVP race the last couple of months.
Listen,
you know that. We all know that.
Yes, he did. He did.
So how are you saying it's a narrative being pushed from the beginning of the season? Steph just literally climbed into the MVP race. Literally, everybody got hurt, and he was just on a one-man wrecking crew.
You listen. You guys you can believe what you want, but at the end of the day, we know what this is. That's all I'm saying.
Dale, who is your All NBA first team?
It's hard, but I'm gonna go the 3 I said earlier: Steph, Joker, Embiid, because they're the top 3 for MVP, and I want to be correct, so I'm going to pick the low-hanging fruit of them 3. Then I'm going to go... it's hard. Honestly, it's like so many people been out, and I just don't know who... I don't know who's... I really don't know who's in the voting pool. So I'm just going to name them 3. I really do not know who's in the voting pool of this. I just know Jayson Tatum is going to make one of those teams. I truly believe that aspect, and that's it. Ben Simmons will make 14. Yeah, he doesn't.
You said what, Dale? What'd you say? Who's making
Ben Simmons going to make 14. He's going to make 14 All NBA. Ben's playing well right now too, Shaq.
Him and Drew Holiday.
He got a triple-double on the way. 4, 5, and 6.
Of course he does.
Amazing.
You think he gets it?
It's halftime. They're down by 1 to the Wizards.
Word.
So what happens if they lose this game? What's name has 28 at half? Tobias Harris.
And how many threes assisted by Ben Simmons?
I don't know because he only has 1 3.
It was
Really quick, I want to get this off.
Killing
I put it in the chat before we started, but make sure that you use your points right now to redeem raffle tickets. Today's the last day you can do it. We're shutting it off after this, and then we're doing the drawing next Sunday. So if you have points, redeem them right now before we go offline, because this is your last chance to do so. So we'll let you get that off for 60 seconds. That's all I'm giving
and
you.
also, I just want to give a shout out to Jordan because he absolutely killed this layout. I'm in love with it.
Yes,
yeah, we're gonna make a couple tweaks because it's a little busy up top, but we'll tweak it so that
I think we got to put lift where.
like right there at the bottom.
They gotta go somewhere.
So what I want to do is put all those social medias. It's just going to be on a rotation.
Rotating, yeah.
So instead of they're all showing at the same time, they're just going to be cycling through. It's going to be nice.
Probably bottom right, or no, and add slam dunk to it.
Yeah, it will be 2. It'll be 2. There'll be 2 sponsors like this. Bop, bop.
Slam dunk, what's up, yo?
Hey, shout out to Blaze Pod. What about Blaze Pod though, bro?
Wait,
they got
20%
off this week.
Blaze Pod come through with everything. Come through slam dunks. People still owe their books or whatever.
Slam dunk come through with that bag. That's all y'all need to know about.
The bag. Out the bag got the Kobe. Out the bag got the Kobe.
The slam dunk bag is a nasty bag. yo, for real though, shout out Blaze Pods. I work out with Blaze Pods every single day.
20% off. Make sure that you guys tap into our links.
Tonight.
Our links.
To
get that 20% off.
Look ahead for a pop-up show probably Tuesday or Wednesday to talk about whatever happened with the Lakers. Hopefully we could come around and do that because that'll be interesting.
Fire.
That'd be interesting. Del James out.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.